Throughout history and across cultures, tales of a large, hairy, humanoid beast lurking in the wilderness have persisted. From the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest to the snowy peaks of the Himalayas, reports of encounters with this enigmatic creature have sparked fascination and debate. In this video, we'll delve into the question, could Bigfoot really exist? And if so, how could such a creature have evolved? We'll explore the scientific theories, the evidence, and the challenges surrounding this legendary creature's potential existence. Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is a legendary creature deeply ingrained in the folklore and oral traditions of various cultures, particularly in North America. Described as a large, bipedal ape-like creature, Bigfoot is said to inhabit remote wilderness areas, often dense forests and mountainous regions. Eyewitness accounts typically describe Bigfoot as standing between 7 and 10 feet tall, with a robust and muscular build covered in dark, thick fur. Its features are often described as resembling those of both apes and humans, with a pronounced brow ridge and a wide, flat nose. Reports of encounters with Bigfoot often mention its distinct pungent odor, likened to rotten eggs or decaying flesh. Witnesses describe its movements as deliberate and powerful, with some claiming it possesses remarkable agility despite its size. The term Bigfoot gained widespread popularity in the 1950s after a series of reported sightings and encounters in Northern California. However, similar creatures have been reported in various regions around the world under different names, such as Yeti in the Himalayas and Yowie in Australia. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the legend of Bigfoot persists, fueled by alleged sightings, footprint casts, and blurry photographs and videos. Believers argue that such a creature could exist in the vast and unexplored wilderness areas of the world, while skeptics maintain that the lack of conclusive proof undermines its credibility. Nevertheless, the mystery of Bigfoot continues to captivate the imaginations of people worldwide, inspiring scientific investigations, documentaries, and countless speculative theories about its origins and existence. To understand the feasibility of Bigfoot's existence, we need to examine it through the lens of evolutionary biology. Evolution is the process by which species change over time in response to environmental pressures, resulting in the diversity of life we see today. If Bigfoot were to exist, it would likely belong to the family of great apes or hominids, which includes humans, chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. These primates share a common ancestor and have evolved unique adaptations to their respective environments. One hypothesis suggests that Bigfoot could be descended from Gigantopithecus, an extinct genus of ape that lived in Asia around 2 million years ago. Fossil evidence indicates that Gigantopithecus was massive, with some species estimated to have stood up to 10 feet tall. Its large size and reported habitat in forested areas align with descriptions of Bigfoot. Another possibility is that Bigfoot could be a relic hominid species, a distant cousin of humans that adapted to life in the wilderness. While there is no direct evidence to support this theory, it's a compelling idea that taps into our fascination with our own evolutionary history. Exploring the evolutionary context of Bigfoot raises questions about its behavior, habitat, and ecological niche. If it were a descendant of Gigantopithecus or a similar ape, it would likely inhabit remote forested regions where it could find ample food and shelter. However, the feasibility of a large, undiscovered primate species living undetected in modern times raises challenges. Critics argue that such a creature would leave more concrete evidence of its existence, such as bones, DNA samples, or clear photographs. Additionally, the lack of genetic diversity and breeding populations would raise questions about its long-term survival. One of the most perplexing aspects of the Bigfoot phenomenon is its apparent ability to elude detection despite widespread reports and intensive search efforts. Exploring the feasibility of how Bigfoot could remain hidden offers insights into its potential behavior and habitat preferences. Bigfoot is often reported to inhabit remote wilderness areas, such as dense forests, mountain ranges, and rugged terrain, where human activity is limited. These vast and rugged landscapes provide ample hiding places and make it challenging for researchers to access and thoroughly explore. Dense vegetation, rough terrain, and harsh weather conditions can impede search efforts and limit the ability to gather conclusive evidence. If Bigfoot were a real creature, it likely possesses behaviors and adaptations that enable it to evade detection. For instance, it may be primarily nocturnal, allowing it to move under the cover of darkness when human activity is minimal. Its keen senses of hearing and smell may also help it detect approaching humans or other potential threats, allowing it to avoid detection. Furthermore, Bigfoot's reported intelligence and elusive nature suggest that it may actively avoid humans and other potential predators. It may possess a deep understanding of its environment, using natural cover and terrain to conceal its movements and avoid encounters. Despite advancements in technology and techniques for monitoring wildlife, the search for Bigfoot remains elusive. The lack of definitive evidence, such as clear photographs, DNA samples, or physical specimens, continues to fuel skepticism among scientists and researchers. Nevertheless, the allure of uncovering the truth behind the Bigfoot legend persists, driving enthusiasts and researchers to explore remote wilderness areas in search of this elusive creature. Whether Bigfoot is a real undiscovered species or simply a product of folklore and myth, the quest to unravel its mystery continues to captivate imaginations around the world. Despite the widespread belief in Bigfoot's existence, skepticism abounds, and there are several counter-arguments that challenge the notion of a large, undiscovered primate living in the wilderness. One of the most significant challenges to the existence of Bigfoot is the absence of concrete physical evidence. Despite decades of reported sightings and search efforts, there have been no verified bones, bodies, or clear DNA samples that definitively prove the existence of such a creature. Critics argue that if Bigfoot were a real species, there should be more tangible evidence, such as remains or biological samples, to support its existence. Many reported Bigfoot sightings have been debunked as hoaxes or misidentifications of known animals. Some sightings are the result of people mistaking bears, large primates, or other animals for Bigfoot, especially in low light conditions or from a distance. Additionally, there have been instances of people creating fake footprints, photographs, and videos for attention or profit, further clouding the credibility of Bigfoot evidence. Critics argue that sustaining a breeding population of large, elusive primates like Bigfoot would be difficult in the face of habitat loss, human encroachment, and environmental pressures. The idea of an undiscovered primate species living undetected in modern times raises questions about its ecological impact, genetic diversity, and long-term survival. Some skeptics argue that belief in Bigfoot is influenced by psychological factors, cultural myths, and the desire for mystery and adventure. The human tendency to see patterns and make connections where none exist, combined with cultural influences from folklore and popular media, may contribute to the perpetuation of the Bigfoot legend. Despite the enthusiasm of Bigfoot enthusiasts, the scientific community largely remains unconvinced of Bigfoot's existence. The lack of peer-reviewed research, replicable evidence, and consensus among experts in relevant fields such as primatology and zoology casts doubt on the validity of Bigfoot as a genuine biological species. The mystery of Bigfoot, an elusive creature said to roam the wilderness, continues to captivate the imagination of people around the world. Throughout this exploration, we've delved into the possibility of Bigfoot's existence, its potential evolutionary origins, and the challenges surrounding its elusive nature. While believers point to reported sightings, footprint casts, and blurry photographs as evidence of Bigfoot's existence, skeptics argue that the lack of concrete physical evidence undermines its credibility. The absence of bones, DNA samples, or clear photographs remains a significant hurdle in the search for proof. Despite the lack of definitive evidence, the idea of Bigfoot persists, fueled by cultural myths, folklore, and the desire for mystery and adventure. The legend of Bigfoot serves as a testament to humanity's fascination with the unknown and our enduring connection to the natural world. Whether Bigfoot is a real, undiscovered species or simply a product of folklore and myth, the quest to unravel its mystery continues to inspire curiosity and spark debate. The search for Bigfoot represents not only a quest for scientific discovery, but also a reflection of our collective wonder and imagination. In the end, whether Bigfoot exists or not, the legend reminds us of the vastness of the natural world and the enduring power of stories to capture our imaginations. As we continue to explore and investigate the mysteries of our planet, the quest for Bigfoot remains an intriguing and enduring chapter in the ongoing saga of human curiosity. That's all for this video. What do you think? Could Bigfoot exist? And if so, how might it have evolved? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you.